The Strengthening Networks for Greater Impact, STEECH, is a project that kicked off in 2019 in Nairobi, Kenya. It is an initiative that was and is being implemented by FEMNET, the African Women's Development and Communications Network, in partnership with COCAFEM. 13 partners from 7 countries were privileged to be implementing partners. These countries were Kenya, Ethiopia, Rwanda, Mauritius, Mali, Tunisia, and DRC. The main objective of this initiative was to strengthen the institutional and operational capacities of women network organizations for coordinated actions at global, regional, and national levels. This production will feature 2 partners from Rwanda, that is, Rwanda Women's Network (RWN) and the Young Women's Christian Association (YWCA). Rwanda Women's Network is a non-governmental organization that promotes and strengthens strategies that empower women in Rwanda. The organization supports and works with over 52 grassroots associations and cooperatives that cater for over 4,000 people each within their communities. They work on research-based advocacy on gender equality issues such as women's economic empowerment, healthcare, among others. The Young Women's Christian Association (YWCA) of Rwanda is a non-governmental organization that works at the grassroots level. It is a membership organization for women and young girls.
On the STEECH project, we have been able to build, to review our influencing strategy, even and update our advocacy. So by that, we did a report, we did an assessment on why we do have women who are underrepresented in decision making, because in Rwanda we have a big balance, because women are not taking leadership position, and we were asking why. Do we missing something? So we came up with thanks to that advocacy we have developed under STEECH. We conducted an assessment. Then after conducting the assessment, we came up with a position paper, which have been demonstrated to our government, local leaders, and government institutions. And from that, we have been able to train with other partners, because when we are saying advocacy and influencing strategy, we have been working with other partners. Through that advocacy, we have been working with other partners to train. We have been able to train 160 women who were running for the position leadership, and among them, 80% of those women who run for leadership position, 66 have been got elected. Yeah, that's have been our great achievement, and that's a very good achievement for us. Another activity which have been conducted at the STEECH program is the introduction of men engage approach. Because for us, Rwanda Women's Network, we work with women's safe spaces. When I say women's safe spaces, those are spaces where women feel free to speak out, feel free to gather and to share their experiences, so to come up with a solution. So we have been requested with women's safe spaces. They have been requested us, why don't we bring men and boys with us so that we can discuss those problems around us, because they are those people who can be helpful, who can be change makers in our problems. So that's how we came up with the men engage approach, because we have been able to reach 112 men and boys. They have been introduced within our safe spaces to be activists, to be agents of change with the community. So it has been a very good approach.
Our interventions were mainly on campaign, and we targeted to campaign for addressing issues of teenager pregnancies and the GBV prevention, and raising the awareness of the community on different available service to the GBV survivors. Because we started the project during the COVID era, we did not opt for the mass campaign, traditional campaigning ways, but instead we leveraged the IT and the digital platforms. We used the media and the social media influencing. Actually, we started by conducting different workshops with different stakeholders who are in the field of women empowerment, GBV prevention, and prevention of teenager pregnancies to identify issues to be advocated for. And among the issues identified, we identified to work on teenage pregnancies and addressing the issues of GBV. Of course, we faced resistance, because we were using social media. Some of the people, particularly men, who are Twitter users, Facebook users, were responding, opposing our campaign messages. That was their right, and at the end, it was a good opportunity for exchanging, for responding to some, for clarifying some of the content, and probably from those discussions, it's where we got different allies, because there are other organizations which joined just from those discussions and are one of our biggest allies currently.
The one challenges we have been encountered is the hit of the COVID-19 with the restriction and with the measurement. Many planned activities didn't happen because of that COVID, because we organized to make a campaign, a huge campaign, but due to the COVID we didn't, and we shifted to work on online as like other organizations. And another challenge we have seen is the mindset, is the social barrier, is the culture barrier is the social barrier of the change. Yeah. Men don't want to change because they feel that pressure of their peers. That's something we are working on slowly, but we are hoping a big change in the community. As we have been shifted to work on the social media and different social medias, we have been able to reach more people than ever, because we have done so many campaigns on social media, on GBV prevention, on SRIH, on teen pregnancy, and we have reached more people than ever using the social media. And another achievement is that we have revised the men-to-men tools with other partners so that we can implement it, and we have been able to train the trainers on men-to-men training so that they can cascade it in the community. So after cascading it, we have reached to 560 people who have been received the training.
Under this project, there are many achievements at organization level and in terms of program deliverables. One, at the organization level, we strengthened our capacity in terms of having strong systems. Initially, we were using different partners and donors monitoring and evaluation systems, but the program supported us to upgrade our M&E system to the extent now, if we are wanting to report quarterly for the organization performance indicators, we just extract data from our central system. Now we moved from project to program. It's easy now to report. Additionally, there are some policies which were developed. One of them is the partnership policy. We were a growing organization. We were attracting a number of partners, but we had no guidelines on who to partner with, how to select a partner, and the partnership principles. So with that policy, currently we are guided, we are well guided. Everyone at our organization knows if we are attracting a partner, what are the steps. We reached more than 3 million people in the campaign via media and social media. But we do not only celebrate people we reach, but we celebrated the interactions which happened within those posts. Because it's hard to invite a minister or a government institution to attend your event. Sometimes when you invite them, they delegate a staff. But during the online discussions, it ended up a ministry joining discussion. So that is the achievement. We started as 3 organizations: Oxfam, YWCA Rwanda, and Rwanda Women's Network. But currently, we have 10 organizations working on this campaign. Others joined during the campaign, and now they are fully engaged in this campaign. And the way we are talking, they are conducting campaign across 16 districts of Rwanda. Basically, those are the key achievements we celebrate.